Today, I'm gonna talk about the dark side of bug bounty, raw, unfiltered, my opinion. If you've been following my journey, bug bounty journey, I worked for a pen tester for 4 years. I have like 8, 10 years of cybersecurity passion that I've been trying to get better with CTFs and with the job experience I have. I've been doing cybersecurity related things all along, and then 4 months ago, I decided to go all in, maybe 5 months ago, in bug bounty and try to do a full time bug bounty. Then it got me burned out and I almost quit hacking altogether. So, in this video, I will share the dark side of it, the reality of being a full time bug bounty hunter. I couldn't be one. But what I have experienced, so if you want to follow that path, maybe you can get a few things from here. And yeah, that's the goal of this channel. So what happened is I started goal all in, right? And you saw my video I did. I got my first bounty in like a week of starting this bug bounty journey. I got paid 500 bucks, and I believed I submitted around 19 bugs. And out of 19 bugs, 13 was valid. And out of 13, 11 or not 11, 12 of them marked as duplicate. That means the bug exists and it is valid, it is out there, and they are not paying anything just because someone else found it before me. And there is no way to understand if it is found before me, right? Because the bug is there, I found it, and I write a report, I took my time, I record a POC video, I took time out of my day to do all these things, and I realized, bro, every single time they are marking my reports as duplicates, and they're not giving me any evidence whatsoever on the hacker found it before me, right? There is no evidence, only they're replying to my report saying we cannot give you a bounty because someone found it before you. But for privacy reasons, we cannot give you any freaking evidence. After getting like 12 of these duplicates, I realized they're just ripping bug bounty hunters off, bro. Like, I'm finding all these bugs and they're not fixing it, and I'm getting punished for it. And I got punished. I couldn't submit any report. I was talking about that on my Twitter account, X account. So I got enough of it and I got tired of that thing, and I realized it is I burned out. I didn't want to do it. I'm not getting, like, my goal was to make money with this, to see if I can make full-time income with the bug bounty, and I realized like I couldn't do it, but 12 duplicate reports was too much. And then after 4 months I realized, okay, for example, for backstory, I've been entrepreneur for past 8 years, run multiple businesses, scaled it to like 1 to 6, multiple six figures. So I always had the mind of an entrepreneur. Like, I'm putting this time in, and I'm not seeing any reward, and I'm not seeing any feature on this thing. So there is no reason to follow back bounty. I was thinking of an entrepreneur mind in this hacking world, in the passion, the world that I started as the passion project. I didn't do it for the money. I did it for, I think, 5 years without getting paid at all, just with the CTFs getting in type like 0.01% and try hack me when it got started, right? I was in top 50 list in the first 2 years in the bug bounty. I believe it was 2020. But yeah, then I started thinking of a profit maximizing the entrepreneur CEO mind, and I realized it doesn't make sense. And this time I could do outrage or build my own business, get paid doing that instead of following this bug bounty thing. Is not paying at all. And then after 4 months of doing that, right, just trying to be profit max, and again I realized I really love this thing, not the bug bounty itself, but cybersecurity. So my new goal is to, I made this mistake a lot of times in my life. Instead of following the mastery, I followed the money, and every single time I end up depressed, and just maybe I got paid. I had the money, but I didn't have any passion for it. I was just doing it for the work, not the reward itself. But that's the thing I have with my experiences in life. So I want to follow mastery this time. So I started doing bounties, bug bounties, cybersecurities again in the past week. But my goal is right now, as I said, is the mastery, to learn. Right, I'm lucky enough to. I'm not. I don't. I can live off without making any money for 2.5 years. That's my advantage. And in that time, I'm not gonna focus on getting paid at all. I will do whatever it takes to learn the stuff in the topic of IT. Not just bug bounty, not just red teaming. I want to get better with the IT. Maybe setting up Docker environments, setting up servers, websites, learning like multiple coding languages, getting better with reading JavaScript, web applications, mobile applications like SSL pinning. A lot of things to learn about, and I really enjoy learning these things. And I will use this time, my free time, to learn about it and get better in the IT topic, and in the meantime become a better hacker. I hack stuff right now just because I enjoy it. I enjoy breaking stuff. I enjoy learning stuff, not because I want to make money out of it. But yeah, I found a vulnerability again. It got a duplicate. It was around again $500, but they didn't pay me anything. I found it in the first day when I got returned. But yeah, they said it is a duplicate again without any evidence, and I couldn't do anything. But right now, I'm gonna be honest. Again, it affected me because I had a hope of getting the bounty, getting more respect. Right, you can put it in your CV that you found the vulnerability. It shows up in your profile, all the good stuff. But when you get duplicate, I mean, you can just add it to your CV. It doesn't mean anything if you just think about a profit maxing way. But yeah, I'm just looking at the bug bounty not with the lenses of to make money or profit maxing. What can I put on my CV to get a better job? It is all about capitalist brain thinking to make it better. But what the mastery brain thinks is, if you want to get better at it, you have to become the best at it. Like you cannot profit maxing here. You will put all the time you can into that thing. Sometimes you will put 1 hour and you will get $1 back, and sometimes you will put 1 hour and you will get 100 hours back. That's how mastery works, and you will not get mad if you cannot get paid well in the journey because you're following the mastery. So right now, yeah, I'm at the path of I got enough of the money, right? Not because I'm the rich, right? I'm not, but I just don't think there is a lot of things to do with the money. Instead of it, I'm just kind of person who works 14 hours a day, not like 8 hours to be realistic, but I'm always sitting here working, learning new things. That's what I do. That's what I enjoy. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. And as I said, if I don't need that much money, so then why the frig I am following the money path, and why the frig I'm doing profit maximizing if I don't need the money? I will do just what I enjoy, and I will get better at it. Again, I know I'm talking too much, but a lot of things just a lot of things on my head for not talking 3 to 4 months on here. But yeah, let me know what you want to see next on this channel, right? I will let you know about the journey I have, maybe the bounties, maybe the things I learn. But yeah, do not judge people out of their bounties, right? People are more, and do not judge yourself out of how much money you made, how many bounties you find. Every every person is different. You're not like your value isn't determined by your value in the marketplace. It's a different thing. Your human is a human. You are different, and you can do whatever you want, and you don't have to compare yourself with anyone on the internet. I was comparing myself with like 20-year-old millionaires, but everybody is different. Nobody knows what an Indian or third world country kid is has to go through. Your American thinks world is fair place. Yeah. But yeah, everybody's different. Just do not compare yourself with anybody. Yeah, you got this. Just keep going, get better, and follow the mastery with your teen years, especially if you don't need that much money to survive. But yeah, everybody's life is different. Everybody needs a different advice. That's the advice is gonna be applicable to my current situation. That's what I'm telling to you. Maybe it's not applicable for your situation. And medicine in the right time can fix your health issues, but the same medicine with the wrong times can kill you. So advices are the same. This similar advice can kill you or make you live longer. That's about it. I will see you guys at another video. Peace out.